This is a national disaster. So the average income, this is one we've quite often come back to, $293,000 in Sydney to get a house, right? That's a lot of money. That means two incomes always now, not just one, almost predominantly. And all across the country, housing is unaffordable. So we are having a supply issue where there is not enough property to meet the high demand that we've got. We've got prices continuing to rise, and governments and the central bank are doing things that effectively are pushing those home prices even higher. Well, we've still got half of households with a mortgage in financial flow pressure, and we've got 74.6% of renters. The rental sector is where a lot of the pressure is. And again, I come back to this fact. There is not enough focus in the media in Australia about those in the rental sector and the pressures that they're under. They just don't get enough coverage. The story here is we've got more than a third of households in the rental sector, of which around 3/4 are having difficulty making those rental payments. This is a national disaster.
I think that's what people are cluing into now, that no one sits around and thinks, oh, this is a good idea to import this many people while there's this housing crisis. Or it's just crazy watching them deliberately destroy this country.
But that doesn't necessarily do well for ordinary people. The tax take is higher than it's ever been and will continue to rise. And all of those factors mean that ordinary people are finding it harder and harder. And yet, when I talk to people, they're really quite desperate now to try and work out how to solve this for themselves, because they begin to realize that the government's not going to solve it. And that's the other part of the story that people aren't being told. The government is pumping, trying to keep the housing market bubbling higher and higher and higher.